All right, my people, welcome back to Gospel News. As we take see matter, so we take the talk, and we go straight to the reason why we're here today. No time to waste time, going straight. They say that the ESN is back, this time around, that they are going to do a finishing work with what is happening in the Biafran territory. Information reaching us says that there is high level of insecurity in the southeastern part of the country now. Say that people are no longer feeling safe. People will be say self they visit now, so then they run kitty kata kata. I say now wow now so place supposed be it's supposed to be Sodom and Gomorrah. This thing you get a CB, you get a CB. You get a CB, you know, good like this. Because based on say person wants something, no mean saying go destroy your own land. But now that kind of thing, now we can't see you for Biafra land now. There is so much insecurity. And Southeast go soon be like the North. In fact, the North self go come be better person. You go come they wonder whether the people where they make the insecurity day for Southeast, whether na foreigners. So they say for where? Say now people waste still day there. Now then they causing security. Take the buy their own people. Take the snatch cars and kidnap people. I never understand this kind of matter before. I never feel understand them. I'm still doing research to understand why insecurity go there. They say that Nigeria, they won't destroy you. But anywhere we be Nigeria, know they feel the heat. You know, they still pass the place where we say they come from. So why, what kind of stupidity is this? I never feel I never feel decode them. This is called stupidity of the highest level. You say you want to fall somewhere, and your place, now you they fall. What be juju be that? I beg go. Make we sit down reason this matter first before everybody self go take their stand. As they waka come out, so they say ESN don't come back. Una so DOS don't come out again. Come release another video. Come they say God bless ESN. I no can understand waiting they want to. Say they want go fight the Biafra army when Simon Ekpa don't carry come out, because Simon Ekpa carry Biafra army come out to say don't replace ESN or say anything will be ESN. Say they don't want CMO, they carry guns. And I saw ESN now and the DOS don't release new video within they show us. Say that ESN is in serious and rigorous training where they want to counter any force we go. Now wow, Wahala don't day now be that to make una see the video. Let's start with that. So this one now a new video. Right? All right, but I don't see a very short clip, about 19 seconds. So now, so we take CMO. They say, something is going on at the backyard. But the problem when I get now for Southeast, they say we know they hear Fulani the way we take the hear and before, but now, who is now the cause of insecurity? If Fulani is not acting the way they were acting under the administration of Buhari, then why is there so much insecurity now that the Fulanis has been chased out? And of course, they are operating too. They are still there, kidnapping and doing all that. But why is there more insecurity now than ever? It's a question that needs answers. But nobody will agree answer now. They will come, they call you, say, you'll be the problem where they get. Continue, make God don't allow them until you go consume everybody. And at that time, people go begin the reason properly. Now, they say that terrorists don't attack Nigerian community for failing to pay terror levy. They say they buy 10 people. No be small matter be that too. I don't understand this kind of country. When terrorists go, they buy people based on say they no pay levy. And they say for Southeast now, it be like say they still they tax people for levy. I never understand them. I'm still doing investigation to find out exactly what is going on. I will come tell on the outcome. The forming committee now we no see money maintain them. So some of them say don't resign. We are still looking how we can recover them to give us more insight on what is happening. A terror group led by a notorious kingpin Damina has killed 10 residents of Kwana Duse in Zamfara State after the community failed to pay 20 million naira levy he imposed on them some weeks ago. Mr. Damina led hundreds of fighters into the community a few minutes after 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Kwana Duse in the Dan Sudao Emirate of Maru local government area is one of the most attacked communities in the state. A resident of Kwana Duse who asked not to be named for security reasons told Premium Times over the phone that the attackers stormed the community after the early evening Islamic prayer. We were sitting down outside the mosque when the terrorists drove into the community from all corners and started shooting indiscriminately. Some of our vigilantes tried to fire back, but the terrorists have more weapons. I ran into my house and waited for my fate, the resident, a community leader, said. The terrorists burnt down some shops and houses in the community during the attack, residents said. The community leader said his cousin was one of those spied by the terrorists during the assault that lasted for hours. Another resident of Dan Sadao town, who also asked not to be named for security reasons, said his house is filled with refugees from Kwana Duse. Resident of Malale, Ruwan, Tofa, Mutunji, and Kwana, and most of the communities in the northern part of Dan Sadao are in a critical situation because they've become easy target for the terrorists, especially those under Damina. They routinely impose huge levies running into millions of naira on the communities, and when they fail to pay, they descend and kill them like animals, he said. Premium Times gathered that several people from the community were also abducted by the terrorists. It was terrible, Dan Sadao resident said. One of the women in my house lost her son and 2 of her daughters have been abducted. The situation is critical. We could only help them with where to live temporarily. The police spokesperson in the state, Yazid Abubakar, did not respond to calls and SMS sent to him on the attack. In November last year, Mr. Damina's group abducted over 100 residents of Mutunji and 2 other communities in Dan Sadao Emirate after the community failed to pay levies imposed on them for allegedly revealing information on terrorist movement to security agents. What began as farmer-header clashes in Zamfara State around 2011 has snowballed into terrorism, locally called banditry. The terrorists engage in kidnap for ransom, cattle rustling, armed robbery, and other forms of criminalities. The activities of terrorists have led to the death and displacement of hundreds of thousands of people in Nigeria's northwest region. Which place can't they safe inside Nigeria now? That's the question that we're supposed to be asking. The other day, we were told that Amotekun were overwhelmed by terrorists who came from Fulani side into their community. And this is a video where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was saying something about this Yoruba something. Before I play his video, let me quickly remind you, like this man here.
Of us building mansions in Southeast, mansions in many parts of the country, we should be made to pay element rate, ground rate, and everything. So I can tell you the state government need to be up and doing.
God have mercy for us.
In a way that even we, the elites, who are just changing government, are dealt with.
All right, on Adesiam, while Amotekun is being overwhelmed, this one is only concerned about the buildings in the southeast.
Fulani are now saying that Yoruba forest is now their irreversible homes. They have now occupied Yoruba land in perpetuity. And I want to let my Yoruba friends understand this. You see, in life, anytime you support evil, evil will come back to haunt you. All of you never knew that IPOB and this Biafra movement was for your liberation. Some of you saw maybe the oil and gas from Biafra land. If they go now, who have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? There is nothing more precious in life than freedom. Freedom is very important. And I need you to understand this very morning. Every Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They're saying we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, they will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. I saw you Zokabi did that law Banta. They've taken it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Hope most of them are proof to us that you are stood. Give us land in Olu. Hope most of them will give them land in Olu. We can go and kill people in people. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a mystery. But see, they come down to the south. They tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why Obi was talking rubbish. Was talking yesterday or 2 days ago. Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never ever be objective in their reportage. Never, ever, ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't know it. They were the same people used to scuttle the NSAS protest. Of course, some of you went about looking for Indomie in warehouses. Typical black people. Any revolution that is coming now, you must stand very firm. They'll say, oh, you're Igbo. Oh, you're Yoruba. Oh, you're from Europe. Don't join them. It's our turn in 2023. If you do this, you will scuttle our chances of becoming the president in 2023. Ask yourself, all of them that have been president from time immemorial, what benefit has it brought to you as a human being? Absolutely nothing. Look at them now. How they have now descended on Yoruba people, asking them to concede. Give us your forest. We must graze. We must do this. We must do that. And slowly, before your eyes, they are giving in. They are capitulating. They are allowing them to. If you don't give it to us, Tinubu will not be president in 2023. Tinubu won't be the president. That's what I'm saying to you. And foolishly, you will agree and hand over your land to them. And once they take your land over from you, look at Hausa. Is there any Hausa governor today? Is there any Hausa emir? Is there land though? Katsina is Hausa land. Kanu is Hausa land. Sokoto is Hausa land. The Hausa people own it, indigenous to those areas. I'm asking you this question. Is there any Hausa man who is an emir in the north? The answer is no. Something is going to happen to you.
Una don't hear matter with this up, so make una puma to inside, make we know which una the reason follow am. As we take see matter so now, so we take the talk. I will see you people on the next update. Thank you and remain blessed.